Good afternoon, Deborah here. It's not quite lunchtime. I'm hungry because I was up early today. This is a little addendum, a little postscript to last night's information sharing about privacy laws again and about doorbell cameras and drones, and some other questions came up. Now, you need to understand something. When you ask me a question and it's in a set of comments, other people will miss it. They will not read the comments. I would say probably 1 out of every 3 people reads the comments. So if I have specifically answered a question, it's wasting everybody's time. It's not, yes, I'm giving you the answer, but I'm not giving everyone the answer that they might need. So let's talk about questions. When I answer questions, it requires research. I will not just shoot something off the cuff, because I think that's where people are getting in trouble on other channels, because they're just going, oh, well, you know, this is what you should be doing. No, I want to be able to cite a source. I want to be able to have something for you to click on, that you know you can go and find the official source or a verifiable company, like a legal company or something, that will give you the latest up-to-date information. So people have asked last night about dash cams on cars, okay, on your dashboard. And what was the other thing they asked about? The little alarms that go off that tell you that there's radar, the radar alerts. I will address that in a future episode. I will give you the research sites to go to, and you can read it for yourself. I want to make sure you understand that I'm giving you things that are actually true. I'm not just going, oh, well, you know, what I think is. If I ever have a time where I'm going, okay, in my personal opinion, I will make a point of saying to you, this is my personal opinion. I'm not going to cite that as truth. I am just going to tell you how I feel about something is this. My personal opinion is this. I think that's a wiser way to deal with things. In case you wonder where I am, I'm upstairs in my messy studio today. I was getting ready to do some... I haven't even had a chance to photograph all of the artwork that I want to get listed for sale. I really need to do this. Oh, thank you, for heaven's sakes. 2 more of you donated more money to buy me a coffee. All right, good. That helps. It's working me way up toward the, I need 850 to 900. Thank you. Really, thank you so much. Because if I burn up that computer, we won't be having these at all. I won't have any way to do this because I have old iMacs on my desk that don't even have a system. There's an iOS, the operating system in each one, isn't strong enough to put CapCut, my editing program, in there. So the only thing I've got is the 10-year-old MacBook Pro. And if I cactus that, then we really are in trouble. Okay, let's see what else. All right, back to when you ask me a question, I need time to research it. I'm doing all this seriously as unpaid work because I think it's important. If you want to come and live here, this is a wonderful place, but you need to know the rules and the regulations so you don't get into trouble or so your life goes smoother. So if you've had like the procedures for how to get your visa, how to do this and that and the other, I'm hoping that is helping everyone. It's not me trying to be a bossy show-it-all, you know, show off. I'm not. And I've gotten some remarks just in the last 24 hours going, oh, you're such a bossy boots. You really just think you're so... There's someone who keeps doing a thumbs down on a few things, and whoever you are, get over yourself. Because most of the people who are reading our site now really appreciate having someone truthful, someone knowledgeable, and someone with some research skills. So, There you go. That's how I'm feeling about that right now. Let's see what else. Okay. Yes, to answer someone who asked again today about insurance, that is going to require a lot of research. I can't just give you an off-the-cuff answer. About insurance, it's not standardized. It's not like you can say, okay, here's a chart that gets published online, and this is what you're going to pay for health insurance, and this is what you're going to pay for car insurance, and this is what you're going to pay if your car is this old or this old. This is what you're going to pay for judiciaire, which is legal assistance, all of those things. You have to take all of those into account. You know what you're going to pay? You're going to pay what the market will bear. And every individual insurance agent charges different things. I know the last time we were up for a renewal for our homeowners insurance, and we don't have cheap homeowners insurance, and it's not because our house is all that expensive. We actually pay as much as somebody who has a $500,000 or more house, but it's because we have so much stuff inside, okay? You have to tailor it to your possessions more than you do the building in many cases. So I'll have all of that in the insurance, but not now. It's going to take me a while to do that. So yeah, so if you want to just like wing it in there and buy me a coffee, that would be great because that helps. I love doing research. I really do. But when I used to do this, I used to get paid for it very well. I don't get paid for anything anymore. So all right, let's see what else we can do in here. Hang on a minute, I might turn things around. Hello, I'm back again. I've had a very nice lunch, had a cup of tea. It needs to cool down up here. Mark has built the fire too high and it's funneled all its way up here and it's made the studio a little hot. So I'm going to just paint for a few minutes and then I'm going to go downstairs. And since I was awake so early today, I think I'm going to take a nap. That might be a good thing to do. All right. If you have questions about any of these topics that we've been talking about, please do ask. I love it. I really do love it when you send questions. So we'll leave it at that. Thank you very much for everything. Thank you for the likes, the thumbs ups, the people who have joined, and the comments. Oh, heavens. The comments help so much because they show YouTube that we have a lively group and that people do participate. So you're doing a very good thing for all of us when you do that. Thank you. All right. And that's not the brush I wanted to use, so I'm going to go rinse it out real quickly.